Если на празднике с нами встречается несколько старых друзей, все, что нам дорого, припоминается, песня звучит веселей. Все, что нам дорого, припоминается, песня звучит веселей. 만약 전선에서 다정한 우리들 이 친구 만난다면 비로소 맺어진 추억의 노래를 유쾌히 부르리라. 비로소 맺어진 추억의 노래를 유쾌히 부르리라. Станем, товарищи, выпьем за гвардию, равно и мужественней. Тост наш за родину, тост наш за партию, тост наш за знамя побед. Тост наш за родину, тост наш за партию, тост наш за знамя побед. Тост наш за родину, тост наш за партию, тост наш за знамя.
We're back. First off, need to acknowledge Mapleson saying first, followed by Brock shouting balls. Yes. I am at the new place. Internet was installed yesterday. I just did some much overdue laundry. And so we are ready. And yes, everyone's favorite jerk on the internet. Although I am kind of a total asshole. You don't know how much of an asshole it is. My phone is over there on fucking mute. People are lucky that thing is powered on. That's how much I give a damn about the outside world right now. Forgive the reverb. There's not much stuff to dampen things yet. I mean, my bed's set up. Computer desk is here. Other stuff is in the living room. Laundry pile there. Some typewriters there. My guitars and stuff way off in the closet. Y'all saw the tour of the place, so you actually know at least what the place is shaped like. So the move has happened. I believe I got everything. There was actually a moment the last trip over there just to pick up I'll have to show it on Discord, a decorative plate I have that's got harp seals on it. I really like harp seals, and it was a nice thrifting find. And it's just a little, knickknack that I like. It shows my sensitive side, yes. And as I went to get that and a few other tiny things that were optional, but I would have rather have gotten than leave behind, I noticed that 2 boxes that were important were left. So yeah, I got those. Anyway, that's enough preamble. Just primarily that status update that the move happened. Everything's good. I could not have done it without all of you. I have to stress that. I'm forever grateful. Not just at your generosity this time, but in previous attempts, some of you have helped out in many different ways, many different times. And then just the fact that this actually happened. So yeah, it's pretty kick-ass. Still getting adjusted. That's the nature of a move. The cats are here. Cormier, her tiny little self stayed hidden. I had to go and find her. Had to fight tooth and nail to get her. Find her and get her, but I did. She's still skittish, but she's getting better. Alucard's taken a liking to stuff, and Kiki and Mimi, the older pair of cats I got, are just laying about being themselves. They're good. They're like, okay, we moved, whatever. So yeah, we are going to go on and hit up our friend Kent Hovind, 0645-2017. That bastard. Oh, and the opening music this stream was it was a North Korean artist singing a traditional Soviet song. That's how multicultural we're fucking getting. Bruce Wayne wondering what'd you miss? Me moving. That was the main thing. I missed a week of streaming. And Zoomy just realized that preamble implies the existence of an amble and a postamble. This is true. Interamble, transamble, anti-amble. No, there's a lot you can go with this. But yeah, so we've got a small smorgasbord of Hovind videos because the last thing we watched was Balam. Then he did Barabbas. Then Meister said some shit. Then he did Whack an Atheist, which is most definitely what we're gonna do. Spoiler alert. And Hovind agreeing, whatever. Dave and Hovind agreeing on something. Then this is Barnabas, and then Barnabas 2. And this threw me for a loop because Barabbas, and then Barnabas. Like, come on. Could they have come up with better names? Are there only like 12 names in this goddamn culture? Like, seriously. And of course, since he's going alphabetically, they were so close together. Blah blah blah. This is Hovind we're talking about. He ain't changing. He ain't doing shit. That's different. I believe it was Laura who found an interview that we definitely do need to go over. Not for any particular reason that I've discerned yet, but it would be a fun, shorter interview to go over. That's just people, auto-filleting Kent. Well, that would be Kent filleting himself. People providing fluff support to Kent, I should say. But yeah, enough bullshit. Let's get into the absolute dog shit that is Kent Hovind whacking Strawberry Day Farina. I was pre-watching.
Call Bobby Orts.
All right, we're gonna get him big. Gotta get him big, Joseph. Yeah. Call 855 Big Dildo, extension 666. Yes. Here we go. Okay, we're at the end of his stupid pre stuff that's from, back before. Like, he aged terribly, too. That's the thing I want to point out, is that if you go back and watch over the past 10 years since getting out of prison, Kent's videos, any videos of Kent, he just went straight down the shitter between 63 and 73. Like, he aged horribly, for what it's worth.
Bone, the one inside the roof of your mouth, all of these have to come from a code in the DNA telling the baby how to grow and develop and put all these bones together. It's like a puzzle piece.
It's not code, Kent. It's genetics. We call it codons as an analogy, but it's chemistry, buddy. It's all chemistry. Chemistry all the way down. Ah, the sound of silent Hovind. I love it. Collab video, maybe sometime soon. I'm in a better state to be able to do anything. Anti-amble, pro-amble, interamble, transamble, totally. I love these moments when Kent isn't talking. I can just say whatever I want. Oh, well, you can see us on TikTok, and more like, Dick Talk, Apple, our own app. We're 70 miles north of Lenox, Alabama, because that's where the law will allow me to actually be. You just drive up here, because if I get too close to Lenox is 70 miles north of Pensacola, excuse me, I can't go to Pensacola anymore because there's restraining orders against me. And I think I said something that's really funny.
Stop in and say hi. Join us for breakfast, lunch, or dinner. It's all free. Monday.
Damn it. They fixed his audio.
Tuesday through Saturday, anyway. Free cabins to spend 2 days. After that, we put you to work, okay? Let's see, we're still trying to get blacktop around our new...
Still trying to get blacktop. All he fucking says is blacktop. He never says anything different. Paving, pavement, asphalt, road surfacing, something, Kent. Have you looked at options for different things? I mean, you live in a gravel pit, a former gravel pit. I feel like maybe a gravel road surface would be very effective there.
Ark, there's the Noah's Ark right there, 172 feet long. It is really looking sharp. Come on down and see our Noah's Ark. There'll be 6 apartments in there.
It used to be 7 apartments. Anyone else catch that? It was 7 apartments, now it's 6. Somewhere they lost an apartment.
When you can stay in Noah's Ark when you stay here for a couple of days. Let's see. Trying to get money for Blacktop. If you want to help, please call Bobby or Joy. Extension 855.
See how the failed completely last night? I did not. Remember, I aside from maybe just catching what might be going on and popping around just to see, I do not watch Hovind outside of streams.
Big Dino extension 1 or 2. Let's see. DrDino.com open 9.9 years now, Joseph. Whew. Here we are. Coming up. Strawberry Dave. Again. He just does.
Again, because I'm Kent Hovind, and all I fucking do is talk about Dave Farina, and Shyman Dan, and I just loop between them and occasionally throw in some popular science bullshit, or I'll look at YouTube comments or someone on Reddit, or I'll just go on a tirade about how my wives leave me, because that's all I fucking do. And I'll randomly mention Aaron Raw, but for some reason I won't actually look at any of Aaron's videos, regardless of what they contain, even though that would be very fertile ground for me to run my script, because I just can't do it. I'm too scared of Aaron Raw.
Get it. I have much fun whacking him, though. It's almost as much fun as Simon Dan. They both, and Creepy they're such easy targets. They say the dumbest.
Yeah, when someone says radical right wing, just assume fascist. You're not wrong. By definition, you're not wrong.
Much things. Where'd he help? Darwin's birthday coming up. He's dead, by the way. Been dead for a long time.
Yeah, and you can't be dead soon enough. I kid. When you go, I'll only have old videos to mock you over, but I'll keep doing it. And I love that that's going to keep pissing your what remaining followers you'll have off. In fact, that's really the one positive that will come from your inevitable passing, Kent, is that when I continue to do videos about you, when I go through all your greatest hits and rip everything you've ever had to say apart, and people get mad about me doing that, I'm going to be like, he does the same thing. All he ever did was talk shit about Darwin and Haeckel and Hawking and anyone else. He didn't care. Why should I care?
Let's see. April 21st, our 10-year anniversary. We want to get the arc finished by then if we can. First started off as a hot ball of rock. I asked...
Joe, the move has happened. I'm just getting settled. Been going back to work. Finally got some laundry done. Shits in boxes everywhere. And if the cats had their way, there'd probably be literal shit in boxes. I wouldn't be surprised. One of the bastards didn't left me a surprise. Cats are weird like that. No, they seem to have adapted quick. But I mean, my life's in a bit of simultaneously complete chaos, yet controlled. I don't know how to describe it. It's a move. So things are good.
Someone asked AI, do humans come from a rock? They said yes.
Wow. I'm sure you asked AI about it. It must be true.
Even AI came from a rock, I guess. Yeah. Okay.
Well, in a sense, Kent, yeah. With, silicon, semiconductor technology, relying on materials processed from things you would colloquially call rocks. As the joke goes, computers are just rocks we tricked into thinking by forcing lightning into them. It's a very, very crude way of describing it, but it's technically not wrong. There's just a lot of extra steps.
To Joseph, claims regarding education and credentials. This is from Professor Dave. Ferrera's claim, God, you have zero.
So, wait, you just giving out Joseph's personal email? That's not cool, Kent. Please, nobody harass Joseph, and I'm very serious on that. Please don't.
Doctorate. He got one from like a mail-in doctorate from a diploma mill. Ken has 0 degrees of any kind. He didn't go to college. Well, Dave, you're an idiot, okay? For other reasons, okay? But including...
Also, I don't think Dave would have had correspondence with Joseph, so I don't know who the hell this person who sent this email thinks they are, or what the hell's going on. This is so weirdly formatted, and honestly, I can't be bothered to pay that much attention to you, Kent, because you usually ramble like a motherfucker. Not that I'm not right now, but I'm running on my 3rd monster today, so yeah.
Yes. Refutation. This is actually false. I did go to college. attended Midwestern Baptist College, Illinois Central College, holds degrees from Patriot University, have 3 doctorates earned. If you don't like them, call me Kent. I don't care. Okay?
No one gives a Kent, no one gives a fuck that you have fake ass degrees. That's really not the issue. And of course, you always want to obfuscate and make that the issue. Lots of people have shitty honorary degrees, lots of bullshit things because it's fun to do. I'm a registered minister in at least 5 different religions, and I have like 7 degrees. None of them have any true value, just like yours don't. The thing is, you claim to have a status, a title, to have earned such when you haven't, and people take offense to that. It's really not that hard a concept to understand. You are not a doctor. You have not earned the title. You have not completed the criteria under any accepted standard globally. Your cries of conspiracy mean nothing in this. I love nuclear science, but guess what? I'm not a nuclear scientist. I could try to call myself one because I really, really, really like Chernobyl, but that doesn't mean I am one. And if I got some paper from some shady Russian website that said I'm a Chernobyl expert, that still wouldn't mean shit. Because the actual nuclear scientists out there, while probably very excited for my enthusiasm and appreciative of my willingness to learn these subjects and my passion for it, would still all agree you have not been trained, Chris. You cannot do the math. You are not an expert on this stuff yet. You have not met the rigorous criteria that establishes a standard for this. I can either do that or not. But if I choose not to, I don't get to call myself that, as much as I'd want to. So, shame with you, buddy boy. You didn't work hard for your shitty degrees either, claiming you did. I know having to type up, hello, my name is Kent Hovind, is hard work for you because you're one of the laziest pieces of shit I've ever encountered. Which is a lot coming from me because I'm pretty fucking lazy. Although I guess this past week proves otherwise with the shit I've done in the past 2 weeks now. But my point, Kent, is that hard work does not mean that you've attained some status. Shilling out money doesn't mean you've automatically earned something. You have to meet the criteria that have been established by the greater community, by those who handle this. People on the internet love to use the word official too much. It's officially this, it's officially that, or it's official, I'm da-da-da-da, even though no one officiated anything. You know, there has to be some body, something, someone, some entity, some agency that has the judgment capability for this stuff. No one has internally adjudicated such a determination as to officiate anything regarding you and any kind of doctorate of anything. Even your teaching degrees are pathetic, what may exist of them at best, given its Christian education, which is, you know, as much of an oxymoron as, well, you come up with some boomer bullshit. You know, balanced budget, I don't know. Boomer shit. Fucking Hovind, man. I just went a little long on that one, but I'm feeling, well, the monsters got me amped up. I'm actually pretty excited to be streaming again. Yeah, just, you're not a doctor. Get the fuck over it. Dave actually did teach, and the colloquial title of professor can apply to him. Fine.
So, and by the way, if you get a degree from an accredited university and come out believing you're related to a potato or strawberry, I don't respect your degree either.
I gotta talk shit about the actual colleges because they don't sit there and suck off my tyrannical sky daddy.
Forget that, okay? It's ad hominem. Let's see. Dave.
No, it's not, Kent. It's not ad hom. You don't know what ad hominem is. For one who cries about ad homs, you often throw them out yourself. And the fact that you hide behind a supposed title as a way to validate the lies you tell constantly, would make attacking this supposed title and these supposed degrees no longer any kind of ad hom, if it even was, but does cause it to be valid criticism of you and your entire methodology, which is what people are focusing on. You can't hide behind the, I just want to talk about evolution. Bullshit, Kent. You are a shitty person, and people are calling you out on that, and you can't handle that. Which tends to be the way malignant narcissists are, in that they can't handle the fact that people realize they're full of shit and call them out for being full of shit.
Claims he didn't major in science. He didn't even go to college. He wasn't ever a teacher. He's never been anything but a preaching, grifting piece of bovine excrement. Okay. Fraud. Farina is denying Dr. Hovind's documentation employment history. I spent 15 years teaching
You are not a doctor.
high school science and math. If you don't like it, too bad. I did, okay?
I don't like it, too bad. Hey, Kent, go make sure you refer to me as Lord Yamato in every interaction, because I am most definitely a lord. And not because of established titles. I knew that was a scam. I'm a lord because I'm a fucking lord. Bastard.
Call a bunch of my students if you want. Let's see.
Well, I would, but half of them are probably in jail for child sex abuse charges, and the other half probably OD'd on meth back around 2010. So, yeah.
Ferreira claims that's what happens to animals. Let's see. If you evade criminals, if you evade taxes your whole adult life, you're going to get in trouble.
I pay every tax I owe. It's just I believe I don't owe any of them, which is just me going nuh-uh to the goddamn government.
Watch my show, Open Letter to Donald Trump, last February 9th.
We did. It sucked. And your previous one sucked. Just like every show you've ever done. They suck.
And then a year ago, February 1st of 2025, I cover exactly what I was charged with. It was a complete weaponization of the Justice Department. I did not break any laws. Read what I was charged with.
Kent, it's really quite simple. If there was some conspiracy to eliminate you, you would have just been eliminated, all right? It would have been some half-ass bullshit that makes no sense, like you claim, that would have only had a temporary ability to detain you. If you were such a threat, you would have been eliminated. All right? But you're not. You're nothing. You fucked around and found out what happens when you don't pay your goddamn taxes.
And show me exactly what I did wrong, rather than just give a generic statement. I did not break any laws. How many people in history have gone to jail and been killed that were completely innocent? Let's see, Jesus.
Let's see. How many people have been killed who were completely innocent? Alex Preddy, Renee Good, who else? George Floyd, let's see, Trayvon Martin didn't actually do anything wrong. Let's see, who else? Ayatollah didn't do anything wrong. Who else? It's funny, Kent. You really want to go down this path?
Oh, hey, just keeping somebody's attention. Look at that.
Hey, is my middle finger keeping your attention, Ken? Oh, look, that's the look he gives when he sees a whale penis. Oh, there's our thumbnail, ladies and germs.
Okay. Ferreira says the guy's a wife beater. He harbors.
Yeah, everything in this is true.
Pedophiles. Basically, it's a cult leader. Well, now, refutation. These are severe, highly defamatory ad hominem attacks. I vehemently denied allegations of domestic abuse. Let's go to Shad.
You know, what's funny is that was Dave's first debate was Dave versus Kent, and that debate is actually the point where I began to pick up on patterns of Kent's and knew that I wanted to eventually cover it. At the time, only planned in writing. I wasn't planning on doing videos. AJ inspired me to do the video stuff. But this was before I had discovered AJ. Right after the R and Raw Hovind stuff, which was a great treat in and of itself. We went through all that on Hovind's side a few months back. But yeah, the Dave debate with Kent was pretty damn interesting, and I hate that Dave didn't actually get to bringing up the Bible like he wanted to. I know if they were to have had an interaction again sometime soon, which I would totally facilitate. I'd love to mod a debate on that end, and just let them have at it. It'd be interesting to see. Maybe I should. Well, nah. Dave Freen isn't going to pay attention to me. Not for to judge him or anything. He's just too goddamn busy.
Watchman Shadrach is his YouTube channel. He's got the audio transcribed, everything of the so-called wife beating.
Yeah, the transcriptions y'all want to be out there. We've all heard the audio. It's horrible audio. There's no reason anyone should be in that situation, period. Also, your little passive bullshit just reeks of I'm pretending that I'm not an abusive prick for the recording. So, it sounds to me like I'm perfectly fine, and that'll convince everybody else that I'm not secretly beating the fuck out of you and saying horrible shit. Oh, look, I pushed you down, and you're going to cry, but I'm going to act like you're the one who did something weird because I'm Kent Hovind, a malignant narcissist who cares about nobody but himself. Yes.
Incident. I didn't hurt anybody. Never mind. Watch it. Just type in Cindy situation if you want to see that. He's claiming he harbors pedophile. That is a
And yeah, earlier I think he did say Ferreira.
Absolute lie, Dave. I contacted some folks today. I'm going to contact the legal team.
Yeah, I'm sure you will, Kent. You're contact the legal team. I mean, look at this. He's getting so pathetic. It's like I'm just going to sue everybody.
Filed a 227-page lawsuit against the guy who's starting most of these rumors, and it says in here we can add John Doe defendants. Anybody else that you hear accusing us of something illegal like that, we can add their name to their suit. I wonder what kind of house Dave has in California. Anything.
Go for it, Kent. See how that works out for you. See how that works out for you. Add motherfucking everybody. Go ahead, Kent. Go ahead. Let's see how it works for you.
Out there sells for a bunch of money. Yeah, I lived out there for 3 years.
Like comments like that are going to help his case. Oh yeah, I'm just immediately be like, I'm going after his house. He's literally trying to bully people into stopping talking about him, being like, I'll sue you.
We can find out. I'll call the legal team, see what we can do. Dave, shut up, okay? Just speak the truth. The truth is, there is no evidence for evolution. You can't handle that truth, can you? Let's see. Kid drowned at Dino Park. He had no remorse whatsoever. Dave, you're an idiot. The dad was right there when it happened. 2 twins, 7 years old, one of them.
Here he goes. And, Kent, well, you are focusing on Dave. This is your whacking atheist, but couldn't you be doing something better with this? Why is it that you spend half your streams usually having to defend yourself? I don't do that. Wonder why. Not having to sit there and defend myself against wild accusations all the time. I wonder, Kent, why can that possibly be?
Came up under the dock, knocked his head apparently, and knocked himself out and drowned in 3 feet of water. The dad was...
Is this a new suit or the Mark Stoney one? This is apparently, and my best guess is an evolution of the suit that we did cover a few months back. That's the best I can call it. Except, well, all the evidence for evolution, yeah.
Right there. I was clear up here at my house. They're all swimming down there. It was an accident. Accidents happen like that. It was sad. The dad doesn't hold anything against it. He dedicated...
Other sources beg to differ, Kent, and we're all really going to bring that up because we always bring this up. Not just because it happened. Accidents do happen, Kent, but the callous way with which you brought it up after it had become public. Only then did you address it with a very glib response that was immediately followed by, the family had a wonderful time, they'll be back. Caring more about advertising your shitty bootleg Jurassic Park than anything of value.
He donated the money to build the...
He cared nothing for the child, themselves, the family, the trauma, anything.
The gazebo at the end of the dock with his son's name on it in honor of Stephen. You don't
Yes, and that's probably all it fucking says in Honor Steven. No extra info, no nothing, and it's probably written in crayon on there, just literally on a random board for it.
know what you're talking about, Dave. You listen to me. You are an idiot. Idiot. Okay.
Kent is so smart. SMRT.
This is an incredibly callous accusation. You don't know that. Okay. Dr. Hovind and the ministry expressed deep grief over the tragedy for weaponizing a grieving family's tragedy simply to score debate points. Good luck on that, Dave. Why won't you debate me again? Oh, you got that, don't you, Joseph?
I'm Hovind. I have to have all these stipulations for debates, and I have to have it on standing for truth because Donnie will protect me from the evil, mean, smart people. We ain't doing it.
We gotta put Dave's name on here.
Beta!
Jesus fucking Christ. Joseph. Straight up. Stop trying to be a fucking meme lord. Just stop. It's not a good look, dude. It's seriously not. How fucking old are you anyway, Joseph? Am I older than you? I kind of wonder. Because I honestly forget how old I am most of the time. Except waking up in the morning and, yeah.
You're real brave behind your keyboard, aren't you, son?
Oh, yeah, you know, Ken Hovind, real brave behind his sand toy and his stupid laptop, his fucking dinosaur, and hiding behind this skirt of, motherfucking Donnie, and having Joseph mute everybody during the open mics. Yep, I'm real brave, I'm Ken Hovind, I'm super brave. Hovind, I would call you a keyboard warrior, but that's too many things for you. You're a single button warrior. I gotta click on my slides to go to the next slide or else. See that? I'm clicking my slides. Joseph, why isn't it working?
Okay. Let's see. The biblical worldview, Ken Hovind teaches, states there's only one race, the human race. We all descended from Adam and Eve. Oh, let's see. Dave accused me. The dispersion at Babel and starting to sound a lot like a Nazi rhetoric there, isn't it, Kent? Are the Asians the inbred ones? Are the black people the inbred ones? You talk about inbreeding. Look what you guys believe.
Oh, are you coming? Are you responding to some video that can't? I mean, I still don't understand the context of this, Kent, but whatever. And also, no, you're the one whose fairy tale is obsessed with repeated incest.
You're inbred with a potato and a strawberry.
That's not how any of that works. What the fuck, man? That's literally not how that word works.
Idiot. Let's see.
Yeah, Hovind, you're an idiot.
Still trying to figure out a way to...
See, that shows right there that he doesn't care. He's just saying shit to be saying it. Doesn't even have to be a remote attempt at a sensible reply. He just like, I gotta say something, and my audience will be like, yeah, that's right. Yeah, fillet me more, audience, yeah.
Grift a little bit, running that grift till the day he dies. Grifter, someone running a con for personal enrichment without providing value. Look, if you don't like what we're doing here...
Exactly. Jesse Peterson, really? If you don't like what we're doing here, change the channel. Hey, Kent, if you don't like what all the other YouTube channels and all the other creators are doing, how about you change the channel your own goddamn self? How about you stop worrying about what the fucking schools are teaching, and how about you just focus on your own damn kids? Oh, right, they disowned you. Your grandkids? Oh, you can't see them. How about you just focus on your own little cult and not everyone and everything else going around? It's funny that you want to get involved in everyone else's goddamn lives, but you act like, any other source can't be involved in yours. Ooh.
Don't come. If you don't like my videos, don't buy them. If you don't like my books...
So don't worry, Kent. No one with any brain cells is buying your videos.
Don't buy them. It's not that complicated, is it? I think pretty simple. Okay. Hovind provides a massive amount of educational material, gives away DVDs, allows unlimited copying of them.
Nothing Hovind does is educational.
As explicitly mentioned in the interview, operates Dinosaur Adventureland, relies heavily on volunteers and donations, maintains a grueling daily broadcast schedule. His work is, I get more done before breakfast than most of you do before.
No, you don't, motherfucker. No, you fucking don't. 100% you do fucking not. You sure as hell don't get more done in your entire day than I do before you eat.
For supper, I go at it, don't I? Ask anybody, really. Okay.
How about we send Yamato with a small film crew to document a day in the life of Kent Hovind? Yeah.
His work
What makes it know about it?
is consistent with a non-profit ministry driven by deeply held religious beliefs, not a grift. So, Strawberry Dave from Los Angeles, California. Is he a real professor? Just Google.
Where he's from matter. Okay, you know what? Let's go Google.com. Okay, is Professor Dave a real professor? We're gonna share this tab. Here we go. Dave Farina, known as Professor Dave Explains on YouTube, is not currently a university professor, but is a science communicator with a background in education. He holds a Bachelor of Arts in Chemistry, has 10 years of experience teaching high school and college level chemistry, biology, and physics, ex-science educator and content creator. Oh, okay, Kent. Okay, so we just fucking asked Google, and look at the answer we got. Oh, look, hang on. You asked, is Dave Farina a real professor? Let's double check what words you said.
So, Strawberry Dave from Los Angeles, California. Is he a real professor? Just Google it.
Okay, is he a real professor? So, okay, is Dave Farina? Dave Farina. There we go. Is Dave Farina a real professor? And okay, AI thinking Dave Farina, known as Professor Dave on YouTube, is not a university professor and doesn't hold a PhD. He's a science educator. Background, While not a professor by academic rank, his channel Professor Dave Explains. Controversy, critics point out he's not a professor in his conversation style. Reddit. If we give that, Kent, he's still more qualified than you. And again, he did teach actual college level stuff that's actual fucking science and has an actual Rate My Professor page, which makes him more qualified for the title, even as a colloquial, as a casual thing, and to use it as such a title for his YouTube channel. More so than you being Dr. Dino. Okay. Back to this.
He calls himself Professor Dave. Dave Farina is not a real professor. He's an American science educator, YouTuber known for his channel, Professor Dave. Why do you call yourself professor? You're lying, Dave. You're not a professor. You gripe about me calling myself doctor when I do have 3 earned and 1 honorary doctorate degree. You call yourself professor and you're not. Just take that off. Just say, idiot Dave explains. Mm-hmm.
Pedoprotector Kent Hovind.
He does not hold a PhD or former professorship.
And let me explain, Kent, and to the troglodytes that follow you, if anyone, sees that and is like, ooh, add Caruso Tomato to the list. Kent, you have repeatedly defended the likes of Christopher Link Jones, who is a multiple independent case convicted pedophile, a child abuser. You protect them, you defend them, you try to say that the charge is false, that they did not do what they did, but then also simultaneously say that they did do stuff that by anyone's account would be considered past a line, but that it wasn't that bad. So for me to call you a pedophile protector is a very apt statement, given that a person who has been judicially convicted of being someone who abuses children in such a way, colloquially known as a pedophile, in common parlance, you are protecting them. See, Kent, that's how this stuff works. Now, I'm no legal expert, but I think I know enough.
Despite the title, Professor Dave, he's not an academic professor. Just Google it yourself, okay? Dave told me in our one and only debate we've had that he's related to a strawberry. I checked it out. Humans are
Yeah,
diplomatic.
this is my universal rule for Hovind encounters is that there must be organic conversation. That's simple. Um, the intent is that conversations can flow in areas where he is in no way, shape, or form ready with his stupid script. He will try to go back to his script, and that is when the point will continue to be stressed. That we're not talking about Haeckel again, man. We're talking about the actual nature of embryonics. Goes beyond what Haeckel thought, and you're a straw man of what actually happened.
2 copies of each chromosome. Strawberries are octoploid. Oh, they're more complicated. They have 8 copies of each chromosome.
That's not how complication works, and that's not how genetics works, and that's not how anything works, Kent.
Chromosome count. Humans have 46 chromosomes. Strawberries have 56. You're related to one, huh, Dave? Okay. Strawberry cells contain 8 times more DNA than humans. Ooh. 24 billion base pairs in strawberries and 3 billion in humans. Wow. Human DNA encodes for significantly more complex biological functions due to the higher complexity of human physiology. Did you know human bodies are more complicated than a strawberry? Yeah.
Irrelevant.
How many varieties of modern strawberries are there? 600 varieties
And there's where you're just gonna go through, 20 minutes of talking about fucking strawberries.
of strawberries worldwide. Wow. How many varieties of modern humans are there? 1. Dave? Strawberry Dave. Call for a debate, please. I'm so excited to take you on again. What would they call me, the Hulk Hogan of creation?
Someone who, well, one, that's not an honor, and two, someone who's really fucking stupid would have called you that. And Brock, no, he can't even tell what the Bible says because he doesn't understand that worth a damn. He has an understanding of his crazy interpretation of the book, but quite honestly, a lot of believes is not theologically sound, nor fits with theologians' views in general.
Hulk Hovind. Dave said, why would you believe me if I told you Kent Hovind? Would you believe me if Kent Hovind's still alive and running the same pathetic grifter script? Jail time can't keep this.
Okay, so you're going on where he brought up, you're reacting to stuff on the video where he covered Yuan Janko yet again. And by that I mean yet again you're reacting to that Dave Farina video.
This guy down. Tax evasion, I did not. Wife beating, I did not. Pedophile enabling, I did not. Dave, you're lying.
Yes, you did. Yes, you did, and yes, you did.
How'd you like to get one of these in the mail?
Oh, wow, he just keeps on threatening people. I mean, come on, Kent. You want to talk about weaponizing the justice system? This is textbook you trying to do that in your most pathetic way possible. The court's going to look at that and be like, dude, this is just filed with complete malice. There's nothing legal here. This is literally just you being a whiny bitch.
Yeah. Real tempting.
Let us note that you've never won any court case you've ever been a part of.
Might happen. You never know. Okay. Tax evasion. Reach my open letter to Donald Trump. I did one this last month, okay? And one a year ago. I spell out the whole thing. Okay, let's see. We did all this before. Wife beating.
If Dave makes a video about more of this bullshit, it would be great. And I'm honestly, I mean, this is bold ego shit, but I would love to collab with him talking about Hovind because you have to remember that AJ inspired my particular way of doing videos, partly due to sheer convenience through StreamYard, and then me discovering Restream was unlimited on the free plan. But my not give a fuck attitude in me, the way I present the videos that I do, comes from Dave. So I feel like there'd be a good bit of synergy there. I mean, I'd be, starstruck basically, so it might not be the most smooth situation. The interaction between us might be a little awkward on my end, like anything isn't. But I think it would be a cool tag team for me and my sheer expertise on this fucker, combined with Dave's just absolute, just scalpel, just razor's precision cutting. Such makes sense. It'd be so cool. Let's continue. And yes, squeaky chair. Still have squeaky chair.
Strawberry Dave, this is a bold-faced lie. The case was undone. The one judge that
No, it wasn't, Kent.
case is set aside, starting from scratch now. It's been 4 years they're holding on it. Pedophile enabling. You are simply a liar. There's never been a pedophile that I know of that spent the night here.
That doesn't mean they haven't been at the camp. That doesn't mean they haven't been at the camp while children have been present. That also doesn't mean that didn't happen and you're not just lying about it.
The visitors come all the time. I can't control the
Or
whole.
it doesn't mean that did happen and you're not going, are you about to claim that Disney allows a bunch of pedos in? Are you about to do that one again? Break out that old chestnut?
Who visits? Does Disney screen all their people?
Oh, there you go. Kent, it's a little different when a big-ass park cannot handle people who may or may not be committing horrible crimes but have not been prosecuted yet. Also, there are ID checks and the like when you buy tickets, so people on lists aren't getting in. Ask your buddy Christopher Link Jones to try to get a Disney ticket and see how far that process goes.
I don't. But they don't stay here. Nobody has, Dave. I don't enable any of them. Stop.
I wonder what the actual processes are requesting a background check for somebody, because I'd almost love to actually go on and pay the cost to do a proper background check on Kent Hovind, just to see what comes up.
Stop lying about me.
But, I mean, the legalities of, doing such an invasive action, has to be valid reasons, so it's not like it's something you can just regularly do. Go on and pull mine up, Kent. See what you find. You'll be surprised at how quickly it comes back because there ain't shit there. I'm a good noodle.
File enabling. Here's a civil action suit. If you want to read it for yourself, what the rumors he's spreading, you can get it. Let's see. Civil action suit. There it is. There's the guy doing it.
There you go. Playing more threatening. So that's your MO at this point, Kent, is to just threaten somebody. This is a good suggestion. Look up definition of professor. Professor, a teacher of the highest rank in a college or university. Second one, a person who affirms their faith or allegiance to something. Well, that's professor, one who professes. So, yeah, it's a very high level educational thing. I mean, as far as YouTube creative content goes, there's a professor there.
Washington State. Okay. John Doe defendants will be added as needed. I'd love to see Dave's name on there.
Boy, what a bitter prick. Also, yet again, have to stress, Mark Stoney, I know you probably won't ever see this, but I hope you're having a good time. Don't let this shit bother you. You got me and a bunch of other people backing you up as best we can. Anything you need that I might be able to do, hit me up. Email's in the channel description. Yeah. Anyone's got connections out there, remind them, Hovind's still talking shit and we're all not buying it.
I'll talk to the lawyers. Okay.
Let that man live his life, Kent.
Don't bear false witness. Don't bear false witness. Don't bear false witness. Okay.
It's not a sin if it's true, Kent.
Somebody said that you said on the show you would like to see certain people who disagree with you killed, shot in the face. I said, what? Yeah. Let's play that. Let's see.
Really? This should be good.
This guy talks like a machine gun. I talk pretty fast, but boy, he really... There we go. Okay.
Dave's smarmy, self-righteous attitude in the comments of his videos and on Twitter before I heard about this. But
he's commenting on Dave's show, the stuff that Dave has said about deleting comments that he doesn't like.
These tweets.
Except, no, once again, in most cases, this is YouTube automatically hiding y'all's stuff because you idiots don't know how to format things correctly and oftentimes put in website links and stuff which immediately get eaten by the system because you're too stupid to comprehend how YouTube works.
They make everything I already talked about seem incredibly tame by comparison. Absolutely nothing could have prepared me for seeing these tweets, and I can only imagine how the people he was replying to felt upon reading them. Yes, Palestinians have been treated like second-class citizens for decades, and have been victims of an ongoing genocide for about a year and a half by this point. However, no matter where you stand on the Israel-Palestine conflict, there is absolutely no justification, none, for calling for the deaths of all Israeli officials.
He thinks all the Israeli officials should be killed.
He has strong opinions. And the Israeli government is extremely problematic, to put it lightly. They are committing a genocide, Kent. You know that, right? I should stress that it's an incredibly dark irony that the government of a nation, of an ethno-state that's supposed to be a Jewish ethno-state, would be committing a genocide, given what that ethnicity had been through, grouped along with others. Nazis didn't just persecute the Jews. There were lots of groups they wanted to eliminate completely, but the Jews are the most famous demographic. That being said, corrupt genocidal, leaders, situations are going to bring about strong opinions, Kent.
Dave, stop and think. Just for a few minutes, stop and think.
He's not
Stop and think for a few minutes about what, Kent? About what? You're the one who agrees with Matt Powell that the government should be handling the putting to death of gays. What the fuck is that shit about? Oh no, people love people in ways that I personally don't do. And I'm not comfortable with that because I have no sense of self-value, no personal identity built. I'm susceptible to the gays. Let's eradicate them because I'm Kent Hovind. I'm a Christo-fascist piece of shit. My buddy Matt Powell thinks so too.
They should be removed from power. He's not saying they should be put on trial. He's saying they should be killed with no hyperbole. By the way, that word that's blacked down this tweet.
Let's see. What did Dave exactly say right here? Dave Farina, at Dave Explains. I have a better idea. So this is in a response to something. I have a better idea. Publicly blank all Israeli officials for war crimes. Dismantle the state of Israel. Make everything in the region equal citizen under everyone in the region equal citizen under new governance. Call it Palestine. Maybe put all you dipshit paid trolls in jail for a while too. I wonder. We're going to go. Let's see. I don't feel like going on the hunt that far back. I don't. As much as I should, I don't. But there seems to be more to this. And while the words are still strong, there seems to be necessary context missing to understand exactly how one could go to this level of hyperbolic speech.
It's the first word in the phrase, hang out. Yeah, the solution to stopping the violence in Gaza.
Oh yes, publicly hang.
More violence, right? And doubling down on this disgusting.
I mean, I don't know, man. The solution to stopping all the violence in Nazi Germany was, more violence. I mean, last I checked, Nuremberg, that was a thing. Anyone of y'all, Mr. Goober in the left or Hovind, y'all remember name Adolf Eichmann? It was, the early 1960s that he was found, so 15 years later. And then eventually he too swung from the hangman's noose. Yeah. But that was seen as a good thing historically, and it most certainly was. Don't think I'm going to defend, a freaking Nazi. Y'all know my stance on that. The only good Nazi is a dead Nazi. However, given that bit of history having gone the way it went, and the way Buddy Boy on the left is talking about this now, it's kind of telling. Like, oh, suddenly all the violence is bad, okay?
Attitude when people understandably get turned off by it. This reminds me of the time when Adosa Buckley doubled down on his insensitive joke about Cory Monteith's death and flat out insulted anyone who was sad about his death and offended by his joke. I'm sorry, but when you're outright
Any fans of Buckley out there? Sorry, I just smacked the microphone. I like Adosa Buckley. I like the older stuff a little better, but it's just what happens.
Calling for people to be killed, denying any wrongdoing on the part of Hamas, dodging a person's point when they point at your vitriol, and claiming
ignoring any let's see what he said.
Denying any wrong.
Dave Farina said most of what you're hearing about Hamas is fabricated, and whatever it doesn't, and whatever isn't, doesn't amount to 1% of what Israel has done to Palestine over the past 75 years. Get your priorities straight. They're in a military occupation. Radicalization is Israel's fault. Yeah, the kinds of shit that's happened to Palestine kind of pales in comparison to Hamas shit. No one's justifying Hamas shit, all right? None of this shit should be happening, period. But if you're comparing apples to apples here, yeah.
Doing a part of Hamas, dodging a person's point when they point at your vitriol, and claiming they just don't want to listen to facts, and calling people CUNTs, and telling them to suck your DI.
Oh, can't say cunt, can't say dick. This stupid cunt has to spell out cunt and dick. Suck my dick, you cunt.
ICK, the defense of stop tone policing me doesn't work anymore. And as I already explained previously, the defense of you shouldn't be more offended by my tone/language than by things even worse, in this case, Israel's genocide against Palestinians, doesn't work either. By the way, CUNT was Dave's favorite word to use on Twitter. Take a look at this video scrolling through his tweets, calling people that word relentlessly, and saying every other foul-mouthed thing imaginable. You know, I know a
Wow, it's almost as if a person can say whatever they want. If a person wants to use powerful language, they can use powerful language. You ever think about that, buddy boy? Maybe, you use words I don't like. Grow a fucking spine, you troglodyte.
lot of people, especially online, who are/were also furious at Israel over the genocide in Gaza and are just as opposed to Zionism as Dave is. But none of them were acting anywhere near this toxic and vitriolic. Even the ones who were very explicitly calling for the destruction of the state of Israel weren't actively advocating for the execution of all Israeli officials, probably because they know it's hypocritical to criticize Israel for killing people while at the same time advocating for killing people themselves. Dave was suspended from Twitter after these tweets, and for damn good reason.
He was suspended from Twitter. I'm thinking,
Yeah, I mean, that's actually going to likely get you a suspension. That is how stuff works. There's a risk involved.
all my followers should contact YouTube and get his channel taken down.
Oh, yes, let's just, what is that, brigading? Is that what it is? Oh, that's a violation right there. So, hey, you know, I'm not saying everybody report Kent's channel for ban evasion, but fucking report it yet again for ban evasion, because why the fuck not? Turnabout is fair play, old man. God, you're pathetic.
He did that for me, didn't he?
No, he didn't, dumbass.
Yeah. Everybody should
Yeah.
get his channel taken down. Call and lodge a complaint. He curses.
Oh, yes, let's all call YouTube. Does YouTube have a 1-800 number? Let's do. Contact us. No press room advertising. Can I have a phone? Huh? Weird. I can't get a YouTube a phone. Oh, there's a fax number. Anyone want to send a fax to 1-650-253-0001? Yeah, or an actual letter. Yeah. Seriously, there's got to be YouTube TV customer service phone number. YouTube customer service phone number. Yeah. Oh, hang on. What's gonna happen? Oh, wait, my phone's over there. Damn it. Hang on. We're doing this. We're doing it. I know all y'all see is a paused Hovind. Okay. Let's fucking call YouTube. Let's see what happens. Let's see what I fucking get. I'm not calling it from that number. I'm gonna call it from my goddamn Google Voice number. I ain't giving anyone my real fucking number. All right, let's see. All right. So 650-253-0000.
Thank you for calling Google.
Yes, hello.
Now, how can I help you today?
Uh,
Sorry, I didn't catch that.
I'm Ken Hovind, and I want to get Professor Dave's channel banned. How do I do that?
I still didn't get that, but I can help you with getting into your account with Gmail, YouTube, unauthorized charges, or you can say help me with something else.
Help me find Jesus Christ.
Okay, for help with Android, our specialists recommend that you start at the support site. You'll find answers to common
Alright, I've run this bit into the ground. I'm so behind on the chat, it isn't even funny. Let's continue.
And swears like a sailor, like an idiot, like.
Oh, you hadn't met me then, Kent.
But at 53 minutes on this show, he says I should be included in this group that should be shot in the face.
Calling for people's deaths and justifying violence is a violation of Twitter's terms of service, and pretty much every social media site's terms of service. Was
Yeah, but, Hovind does it. It's totally fine. Yeah.
that just another example of Twitter tone policing him, or is what he said genuinely over the line? I'm gonna say it was the latter.
Video's still going. Like, what the hell,
And as far as I can tell, Dave never apologized for saying these things. In fact, on the Twitter account for Simulated Sun, Dave's music project that I mentioned back at the beginning of this video, he replied to a tweet from Stop Anti-Semitism, oh gosh, that highlighted a violent tweet of him calling for the deaths of all Israeli officials, and said, anyone with a moral compass should be very cool with the above. Anyone with a moral compass should be okay with calling for people to be killed. Dave freaking doubled down his tweet advocating
Anyone with a moral compass should be able to understand that at a point, tyrannical systems need to be destroyed. At a point, such extreme oppression, such genocidal hatred must be dealt with. You have a very black and white view of the world, Goober. And not in any way that's remotely productive.
for killing people on his alternate Twitter account that he likely posted after he got suspended from his main account, and claimed that anyone who thinks that murdering people is wrong doesn't have a moral compass. Let me say that again. Dave doubled down on advocating for homicide, thinks doing so is perfectly moral, and thinks that anyone who disagrees with that has no morals whatsoever. I couldn't make this up if I tried. It is appalling to me how Dave could possibly think saying this is okay, and is trying to absolve himself of any wrong.
Oh boy, are the police in the complex? Oh yes, I picked the best place to move, but hey, it's relatively cheap. It's actually not that far from where I used to be, and is closer to work, and it's in a zip code that I respect. I just occasionally have to deal with loud neighbors and the whole yeah. I don't know what's going on.
Wrongdoing when he clearly said something so repugnant. This reminds me of the whole Butch Hartman Wax's controversy, with Butch genuinely believing he hasn't done anything wrong and continuously shielding himself from any and all criticism when he obviously has done a lot of very wrong things. And on that Simulated Sun account, he continued doubling down on his tone and toxicity to anyone who was understandably upset by it and accused them of being Zionists. Apparently in Dave's mind, a Zionist is anyone who thinks his toxic behavior and violent language is disgusting. Oh, and going back to
No, I'm pretty sure it's a matter of people defending Israel. I mean, Dave can push pretty hard. I'll acknowledge that, but well, actually I have seen him go where I'd consider a little over the edge, but humans aren't perfect.
what I said about Dave.
Maybe don't sound like you're defending Israel's genocide and he won't call you a freaking Zionist.
Becoming his own worst enemy and being guilty of the very same actions he's criticizing others for, just like the Zionists he despises, he wants people dead too. I'm sure most of Dave's fans don't even know about this because all this happened on Twitter and not YouTube.
Hey, nice flicker from your LED lighting.
I know many of Dave's fans are quick to defend Dave's talk.
Y'all know that's why that happens, right? That light ripple that'll happen in the background of a lot of people's videos and stuff. It's because of the refresh rate of LEDs and the scan rates of their cameras.
Toxic attitude and rudeness.
Because CFLs never flickered. LEDs and incandescent bulbs technically do, especially LEDs by design. And there's a certain psychology to it that helps. We get used to CFLs. That's why a lot of people have problems with CFL lighting. It never flickers, which is weird because the sun doesn't flicker, but I guess natural lighting is just a different case. Either way, point is, that's what causes that little ripple effect.
Or people in the comments of his debunks using the same arguments Dave uses that I've already debunked. But these comments, if they found out about this, Dave would lose a lot of fans.
Also, seriously, who is this goober? I feel like I've seen him before, but
Even some of his most ardent supporters would start to turn on him. And honestly, that's why I decided to bring this to light in a YouTube video. Far more people are going to watch a YouTube video than read a Reddit post. And I want people to know about these disgusting things Dave said. If I was any YouTuber who'd previously worked with Professor Dave, like Mr. Beat, and found out about these comments of his, I would instantly cut all ties with him. And if I was any administrator at a university or organizer of an event who had invited Dave to speak on campus or their event, but then found out about these comments, I'd instantly rescind my invitation. By the way, funny story. Shortly before I began writing the script for this video, Dave made a debunk on the transgender mice comment that Trump made during his State of the Union address. In that video, he had a little dig at the United States funding Israel.
Especially compared with the tens of billions of dollars sent to Israel over the past year and a half for the sole purpose of murdering Palestinian children.
A few people left comments on the video criticizing this comment, and of course, Dave doubled down saying this in his reply.
I mean, what else is the money we're sending to Israel being used for? Seriously, can I get an itemized list of where my tax dollars have gone? I would like to see that.
One of the comments that he replied to,
Carpet bombing the Gaza Strip isn't cheap.
actually replied to myself and mentioned Dave's tweet calling for the deaths of all Israeli officials. Shortly after I made that reply, and someone else replied back, the original comment got deleted. Here's a video I recorded showing my YouTube notifications, with the replies on the comment still visible in my notifications, but when you click on the replies, the original comment is gone. It's possible the person who originally left the comment deleted it themselves, but it's also possible that Dave deleted it. If the latter is
Yes, so you don't actually know, so bringing this up is just an accusation.
true, that sure wouldn't surprise me given that, as I've already showcased, he does frequently deletes comments and blocks people from commenting. Assuming Dave was the one who deleted this comment, I have a feeling it's because he doesn't want people to know that he said these repugnant things and is trying to hide it. But just so everyone is aware, Dave did indeed say these things. He can try to hide it, but here are the screenshots to prove it. And again, you can find links to the screenshots/archives of these tweets of his in the description of this video. To any of Professor Dave's defenders who have made this far into the video, are you able to defend these comments of his? Do you still think highly of Dave knowing that he called for people to be killed and has continually defended the organization that was responsible for the biggest massacre of Jews since the Holocaust? Now, I'm sure some Professor Dave fan may try to defend his violent comment by claiming how this is an example of the trolley problem. Killing one life to save 5 lives is a good thing because you saved a net total of 4 lives. So killing a few hundred Israelis to save hundreds of thousands of Palestinians is justified too, right? It'd be like killing this person, whose name I'm not going to say in this video, before World War
Missing the entire point that it's a matter of actual accountability, actual justice for what is obviously going on, being served. Stated with extreme hyperbole. Rough hyperbole. I will agree that it's an extreme. Many would just call it being edgy. But it is very hyperbolic, very extreme to say. But do you think that this genocide is justified? Do you think that those who commit a genocide should not be punished at a level that seems fitting? Maybe you're against death penalty in all cases, which is its own understandable, moral argument. But nonetheless, are they not? Is the Israeli government not committing heinous atrocities as a rule?
II. If someone had assassinated him before he invaded Poland, 6 million Jewish lives and the lives of millions of soldiers could have been saved. So Dave's tweet is in the same camp and justifies his comment because of the number of net lives his idea would have saved, right? Yeah, there's a huge problem.
For yourself, I'll try to put the link up to the title in our comments. Dave,
yeah, some of that tens of billions pays for free health care for Israeli citizens. The thing the U.S. government won't give to their own people. But America first, right?
said anybody who doesn't believe the Miller-Urey experiment should be shot in the face, I think is the phrase he said.
Citation.
That's me. I don't believe in it. Dave, just come have a live debate. What is wrong? I'll be nice. I won't curse and swear.
With vision, cool.
His language
Please, Ken, I'd love to hear you drop an F-bomb.
blows my mind. I wonder, does he eat with that mouth too? Man.
I don't know, Kent. Can you breathe without dying? You're just choking to death. Also, why the goddamn hell is your mouse cursor green? That shit really bothers me.
He and these guys seem fascinated with dung. Like that's they think about it all the time. Talk about it.
No, Kent. That's a chosen expletive. That's how our language is developed. One might even say it has evolved. Get over it. You're the guy who brings up whale penises for no fucking reason.
All the time. Got to get the word out about the Jews and that evil demonic religion of evolution. Join me in mocking this turd sandwich as he's interviewed by some guy named George Jenko. Oh, okay. Let's see. Words were spoken. Mockers. I was going to
just skip through the Bible. I just don't care.
Dave's show himself. I couldn't go 2 minutes without him cursing or swearing.
And that's why you'll never see a whacking atheist on Lord Yamato.
Like that makes him look intelligent, I guess. He's pretty good at chemistry.
No. Ironically, it does make people a lot more approachable when you realize they're not putting up a front. And y'all love to act like there's some kind of reverse correlation of intelligence when it's the other way around. It correlates with intelligence.
He doesn't have a high school grasp of high school English or biology. The F word is to constantly use it as a verb, Dave, not an adjective. How don't they get it, brother? What happened to our culture? Has a strange and unhealthy fascination with words about dung and male bovine excrement. He uses them often as he speaks.
Kent Hovind has a strong fascination with whale penises and, in general, animal reproduction. Additionally, he seems to really love bringing up incestuous stories from the Bible.
He thinks it makes him look tough, smart, cool, intelligent. Many atheists and evolutionists believers do the same thing. I covered this last week, I think.
Many people who aren't fucking prudes, Kent.
As I mentioned a few weeks ago, both Creepy and Forrest Gump and Dave seem incapable of talking without profanity on their shows. It shows up again in the video Dave just did about.
Except we totally can. We just choose not to. Remember, I did a whole stream where I was very, very nice and proper the entire time.
Me. I listened 5 minutes, had to shut it off. They have filthy minds and filthy mouths. Dave
Which is absolutely irrelevant to the facts being stated, so get over it, old man.
frequently has this in his mouth, while most sane people don't.
No, he's speaking. He doesn't have literal fecal matter in his mouth, Kent. You seem to believe in quite literal manifestation. It's not how the world works.
Want in their hand. Dave, I know people in California, some of them a little off their rocker. You're way off, okay, if you want that in your mouth, okay? Let's see. Good man, let's see, right here. So, Strawberry Dave. We teach our kids not to step in it when they're feeding the cows. Come visit the North 40, okay?
It's words, Kent. It's not actual literal fecal matter.
Mystery to me why most God haters and creation deniers seem to love and constantly put this in their mind and in their mouth. Anyway, we called him Strawberry Dave since he's told me he was related to a strawberry in our debate, but I now think he has earned the title Dung Beetle Dave. So people won't be shocked when he puts it in his mouth. There we go, Dave. Is that better than Strawberry Dave? I forgot to check how many chromosomes a dung beetle has. Sorry. Let's see. You can order some dung beetles on Amazon for you if you'd like. See. Seems to be a common theme with atheists. It makes them look tough or powerful or intimidating or smart.
She's playing around with chicken toys and having a meme lord handle your streams makes creationists really tough. Yeah.
To me, makes you look stupid and cowardly.
Okay, Kent. Whatever you think. No one really cares what you think, so there you go.
Just come debate me face to face. Simple. Here it is. There you go. Put it in your mouth, Dave. Anyway, I've got a long-standing offer to debate either Creepy or Forrest. Come on, bring it on. Or now, Dave. They won't accept my offer. Let's see.
Except Dave has debated you before, and you and any discussion with you or your cronies in debates immediately goes towards all your pathetic demands. You're obsessed with your fucking demands, but do not want anyone else to demand anything. Because, their time isn't valuable, but yours is. Obviously, is how it goes.
Wake up and smell the coffee, not the dung. The universe was created by God, and he'll be your judge when you die. Be wise for you to prepare for that day.
Bold, pointless assertions of your fanciful book of familial fornication.
Why don't you accept my offer for another debate? 855 Big Dino, extension 4. He hasn't called you since last week.
Because he has more important shit to do.
Has he? Yes, sir. Aw, Dave. Simple rules. You go first. Give the single best evidence for evolution, only one. I get equal time to debunk it. Then you go on to debate number 2, point 2. I debunk that, point 3.
See, my stipulations. I'm the one who gets to stipulate, not you.
One by one. Don't
Not how it works, old man.
just make a list of sciences. Well, there's evidence for evolution from geology and biology, and no, just give me one specific evidence. It's the second rule: no interrupting. My mic is shut off when it's your turn to talk, and your mic is shut off when it's my turn to talk. Can't handle that one, can you? Okay? That rule terrifies, especially R and Ra. Loves interrupting. One topic at a time. No profanity. Woo! Are you capable of doing that just for an hour? That terrifies them. Any debate participant can post it unlimited, unedited on their channels. Simple. So, Dave, you bragged that you destroyed me in our last debate.
I'm not going to ask your permission. I'm going to do whatever the fuck I want, Hovind.
Please do it again. Nobody else. Nobody.
What are you going to do? File a claim against me? I'm going to respond to YouTube like, this person isn't even supposed to be on the platform. So, yeah.
That I know that saw it. They claimed I destroyed you. Maybe you're on some kind of, hallucinogenic.
I destroyed you. Haven't.
Drug out there in California? Don't know. Okay.
Oh, but Kent, accusing him of being on narcotics. Hey, Kent, that's an actual ad hominem. And actually, that can be seen as something, you're actually accusing him of potentially being involved in criminal activity, which is funny that you want to sue Mark Stoney over having said what they experienced and are aware of at your little cult compound. You want to try to sue on that, yet you're not thinking about the fact that you are making statements that could be suit worthy. And it would be amazing if you were to have if you were to actually try to add Dave to that suit and he actually bothered to countersue. That would be fucking hilarious because you'd actually get your ass handed to you.
Professor Dave destroys Kent Hovind. Okay, well, let's see the evidence for evolution. Dave, where's it at? Okay, questions or comments, Joseph?
Oh my God, we're finally at the questions and comments. So I don't have to fucking deal with any more of this anymore. And yeah, what he's saying isn't a debate. Number profanity, yes, Judge. National pornographic, exactly. Kent's really great about one topic at a time thing, yeah. Except when he wants to gish gallop. Thought, again, can't type. He wants that hottie over there. Ah. Okay, so that was Wackahoven. We're not going into his goddamned chat commentary. Fuck that shit. Has Ken ever stayed one topic at a time? According to him, yes. According to anyone with 2 brain cells, no. So that's really that. As former tech guy, Steve Lynn actually was on drugs. Yeah. Yeah. Let's not forget Steve Lynn and all their shit. It's pretty crazy. But yeah, that has been Wackahoven. I'm absolutely fucking exhausted. I am going to, for once, eat something that resembles dinner. And, I could order food. I could just eat what I got here. I'll eat what I got here. I don't like dealing with the gate. The only way to do the gate is to have them actually call you through the call box. And so far, delivery people and the like, it's actually been a bit of a pain in the ass. And granted, it's right over there. Like I can see it out my window. I am not walking to the fucking gate just to pick up some goddamn McDonald's. Also of note, one of my favorite antique stores is walking distance. I can just go there when I feel like it. Ow. Not kidding. I passed by a porn shop to get there. Like straight up. I'll try to take a picture for Discord next time I get an opportunity. Never been in. Have no intention to. Although I'm almost curious. I was going to go in and just see, like, so where's your imports section? See some familiar faces. Oh, I wouldn't want to touch the fucking door handle. Ugh. But anyway. I'm glad the place stays open. That's enough. Yeah, I'm glad to be back tell you that much. It's going to take a little while. I'm probably going to start setting up more, going outside to read anyway. To cooking dinner. Apartment's a little too hot. I can understand that. And yeah, I'm definitely glad to be back. All seriousness though, more streams coming. Sorry, the yawns are hitting. Definitely going to be more streams here and there. More pre-recorded videos too. I can finally am in a situation where I can start working on the kinds of regular content I wanted to do. The streams were actually placeholders. They were just a means to an end. So we'll have more specialty content down the line, more diverse content. Things should be pretty cool. So yeah. Let's see Damien in the gay section. Oh dear God. All right, that's enough of that. I am out this piece. Much love. Catch everyone next time.